The real meaning of life is pretty simple. You might go to different places and look for different answers, but the truth is, the real meaning is pretty simple. Even more than that, you might even know the answer. Now, you might go to, like I said, different people, different places to look for that answer. And getting directions from other people can be great. But if you rely on them to give you the answers or tell you what to do, then you're in for a really big danger, because no one, no guru, no anyone from the outside could tell you what to do. Yes, you can go and learn from everyone and find that answer, and I'll give you that answer in 2 seconds. Then you'll need to find the details. I don't know if to find or discover. We'll talk also about that. And you'll see that the real meaning of life is not out there someday when you get there. It's something that is here right now, every second, and you always discover it. The good part is that, if you're always looking for the real meaning, you could find it always. The challenging part is if you think it's only this big thing that you get to in the future, so you won't accept this, and that's fine. You could just continue and skip this video. So the real meaning of life is to serve a purpose that is greater than yourself. Now, in order to do that, you must invest in yourself. That way you could basically charge your inner battery, find your treasure, okay? And this is what we're going to talk about now. And then from there, go and serve. We are here to serve. If you always try to find fulfilling from things outside, it won't help, okay? I met with many different people through life, from many different, areas of life, and one thing in common. If we always try to get fulfilled, not a happiness for, one-time thing from some type of experience, which is great. I love that. It won't help if we want to be fulfilled from the inside. Why? Because it's pretty simple. Fulfillment and joy comes from the inside. Okay, you want to be happy for or excited from something or for someone. Beautiful, that can happen. And I'll even say more than that. If you want to go and find what it is you can serve, you could find it. Maybe it's not that big thing that you think you need to do. And we'll also talk about that thinking, okay, that you think you need to be or do something. Let's go back a few years. I met a friend when I was backpacking in the Himalayas. And his story is, many similar stories that I heard. The thing is, it has a message that is relevant exactly for you. We were backpacking in the mountains, and, like all backpackers, we start talking. And he tells me, listen, I'm in a time in life. I'm debating what to do. I just ended up a relationship that was in for many years. And I thought I had to start a new one with someone that, I met, but I'm not sure if she's for me, not for me. In addition to that, my job, I'm getting paid fine, but I just feel it's not for me. So I decided to come out to the mountains and explore and find the answers in the mountains. So a lot of us do that. Some of us do it in the mountains, some of us do it in the city, some of us do it, in their own way. The thing is that the more we spoke, I was like, okay, interesting, and this is familiar. I also do that sometimes, but I realized that the answer will never be in the mountains. The answer would always be in us. Now, maybe going out to the mountains can help find that answer, that quiet. The good part is you don't need to go out to the mountains, even though, don't get me wrong, I'm all in for the mountains and for nature. Okay, that's beautiful. It can open your mind. Nature has a great ability to open our mind and our soul, and basically discover to our eyes, to our feelings, things that we didn't see even though they're right in front of us. So yes, I'm for that. My point is that I met him a few years after, and I was okay, so did that time in the mountains help you? He said, yeah, it did. And the thing is, I would have been also able to get there without the mountains. Maybe yes, maybe no. The point is that in your life, you many times you think that certain things should happen in your life based on a certain future you think is going to happen, okay, or based on certain capabilities. Now, like I said, going out, meditating, hiking, doing whatever it is that you like can help you clarify your direction. The thing is, human beings were here for many years before you, will probably be here for many years after you, and the common with all is that we have no clue what the future is going to bring to us, okay? So building your life on a certain future you think needs to happen, it won't help you too much, because many times you could also probably see in your life things won't work the way you want, okay? Now, having a certain direction, that's beautiful. That's amazing, okay? You have certain skills, you think you could do something specific, okay? Beautiful, amazing. You know, you're in a relationship. With your skills, you want to be in the relationship, contribute more to the relationship, okay? Invest in yourself, and through that, have a more thriving relationship. Beautiful, all good. So having a direction, okay, is good. And then after that, whatever happens, happens. And that's the best thing that could happen. Why? Because it happened already. So release that control, okay? We're trying to control, hold tight to the future and decide how it's going to be. You have no control in the future. And your meaning of life over here is basically how you react to each moment that that comes in front of you. Now, that would change from time to time, okay? There are times you'll be able to observe and experience the moment in a certain way, and there are times in a different way. But the meaning is, okay, pretty simple, is you're here to serve and to experience the moments that come in front of you with your beautiful qualities. And with those qualities, like I said, invest in yourself in order for you to charge yourself, charge your inner battery, and then you could serve with your unique beauty. Now, many times the challenge is that, maybe that guru or the mountains don't have the answer. They could help you, they could give you a direction, and that's beautiful. The thing is, it might be simple to understand that, okay, we're here to serve, but you're saying, wait, we're here to serve, but how can I serve? With what can I serve? So, number one, like I said, the questions are beautiful. The answers, you have them. You might not be aware of them. And what I mean is that, okay, the beauty is in you. You have your skills, you have your treasure, and you might have no clue what they are. So yes, you could go out to nature, you could go ask your good friends, family, mentors, to try to give you a direction, okay, of what do they see. Now, whatever it is that they see, it doesn't mean that that's who you are. You could just try to build from there a more clear picture from your understanding right now, who it is you are right now, okay? So you went to those people, or you went to nature, you got a direction, you went to a different place, doesn't matter. Now add more and more pieces to that puzzle in order to create a clear picture, and that picture will change from time to time. So it's really important to understand. Let's make this simple. We're here to serve, okay? We're here to experience whatever it is that we're going through and discover the beauty that is in you, specifically, yes, in you. You have capabilities, and you might say, just leave me alone. I wasn't able to succeed in anything in life. Okay, maybe that's your path, to continue trying. I don't know you, but I'm sure you do have that beauty. Maybe it's to continue trying even things don't work, maybe. And then remember that you're still continuing to do things. Now, I'm not saying pat yourself on the back and do nothing. I'm saying that do whatever it is you can, and then let go of the outcome, because you have no control. Whatever it is you can do is do the best you can, yes, in whatever situation you are right now. And the best you can will vary from day to day. So the best you can today will be something specific, and tomorrow something else. But when you understand that you're here basically to serve, and whatever it is that you're doing through observing the moment in front of you, okay? Going through a certain experience. Now, yes, you probably won't walk around all day and observe what's happening, what you're experiencing. Probably not, 99%. So at the end of the day, you could ask yourself, okay, this is what I was experiencing today. So what do I do with this? What can I learn from here? Okay, how can I serve better? How can I invest in myself more? That way I could bring more of my qualities outside. Now, if you know what are those skills that you have, what are the qualities that you have, beautiful, go and serve with them. And be open to that you have much more, and release your identity to something specific. Okay, so maybe now this is who you are, but let go from deciding this is who I am, period. No, the world is much bigger than you. Go look at the stars in the universe, you'll see it's much bigger than who you are. So yes, have a certain direction. Let's go back to a direction that might be who you think you are, and again, serve with whatever way you can with these skills. If you have no clue what are your skills, like I said, go try to get some direction from listening inside, or from going and asking other people. It's not or, it could be both. Always go and be open to what the world has to offer you. At the end of the day, don't depend yourself outside, because if you depend yourself on the people outside, you're locking yourself in jail, okay? So, because you're always dependent on other people, and you can't change other people, it's not relevant. What I want you to do is make it pretty simple. How can you serve in the best way, okay? When I start my day, I always ask, I say, God, you could say something else. Please help me to be aware of how I can serve in the best way today through my body, soul, and spirit. So that's what I'm here to do today, and hopefully also tomorrow if I wake up, and the day after that. Now, it doesn't mean that I don't have, some visions for big things. I think the big thing is how I can serve today, and what I call big, or we call big, maybe creating something. Yes, I have visions over there, but I'm letting go of the outcome. So I'll do my best. I'll learn. I'll reflect, and then I'll continue trying again. But I'm not waiting for that big day for that to be my service, because maybe when I'll get there, I'll see it's not for me. So I'm having a direction, but I'm open and curious to the path, and I'm letting whatever needs to unfold in front of me unfold. Now, you might say, can you live like that every day? I'm sure some people can. Me specifically, no, I'm not there yet. But yeah, you can't have a certain direction. Understand you're here to serve. How can you serve the best day? I spoke yesterday to someone. I heard they weren't in a good place. I was just there for them. Maybe serving is cleaning up, something you saw on the street. Maybe it's something in your work that you're present with whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you were sweeping the street and you felt good that, you're creating a clean place for people. Maybe you just discovered a new code in your high-tech job, whatever, doesn't matter, okay? You're here to serve. If you think you know what are your skills, so serve with them, but be open to the fact that you have much more, okay? Much more in that treasure in you. If you think you don't know, so go and try to discover with other people, and mainly with yourself. And just focus on service. Experience the moment in front of you, and ask yourself, what is the message for growth that you have in this experience? So if we will sum everything up, understand, like I said a few times in this video, you are here to serve. If you're just going to depend yourself on being happy when I get to a certain place in life, that won't help, because when you get there, you probably won't be happy, and you will be looking for the next thing. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's, a relationship, a job, a partner, a business partner, money, whatever it is, health. Yes, you might want those things, and that's beautiful, all good. Just don't depend yourself on them, because you have no control on the future. Your past is there to give you, like we said, to learn the experience from that and understand what message for growth you have from that past. In the present, just be aware of what you have in front of you. How can you serve in the best way, okay? And make sure that whenever you do that observing, try to learn that message for growth. And if you can't understand what the message is now, all good. Just be also with that. Okay, can't understand right now, but I'm open to whatever it is that come, and be in a place of first accepting, number one, whatever it is that happened. So it's the best that can happen. Why? Because it happened. Then surrender. Surrender doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing the best you can and let go of the preference that something specific needs to happen in your life. So again, put the direction out, do the best you can, learn the lesson that you have in that experience for growth, and then let go and continue and serve. That way you could let your path and the path of the people surrounding you. We spoke over here also about finding your gift and your treasure. So if you want someone to try to give you a direction from outside, you could watch the video below in the link. He speaks also about finding your gift. Until then, have a great day.